What's going on YouTube, Mike here again. I don't need this stock gauge cluster anymore because I have the new AAM CD-7. Alright guys, we're doing a quick tabletop review of the new AAM CD-7 display. This is an open box review. We're going to open it. We're going to have the simple literature. Simple literature as we see. We'll go through this later. Opening it. This is the unit right here. It feels super solid. My friend does have a race stash version of this one. No, I think it's an AIM dash. And this one is by far a lot more sturdy. That one felt a little bit more plasticky. I think this is might be aluminum from the feel of it. The exterior, it has some weight to it. So as you can see here, 2 buttons, a screen protector. Also, if you look here, has some mounting screws, as you can see, and then right here it's has like a dampener, like a rubber washer dampener right here. That's put onto there. This is the port here, serial number, USB port here. Really top quality. I went with the AAM unit because it was open source in the terms of you can customize it any way you wanted to, how you want the cluster to look, splash screen graphics. You can, tailor it to your car and your own personal experience. Secondly, I went with the AAM CD-7 because it was affordable. RX7s are notorious for having issues with their gauge clusters. If you go on Google and search, my cluster doesn't work or my tachometer doesn't work, you're going to find a slew of results. So I also looked into the competition. Here's an AIM unit. Really nice, but yet, it cost $2,500. Another one was Stack. Again, it's in that range of $2,500. And then there was the AAM unit, which awfully looks similar to the Stack unit. Motec is another, really expensive unit. I'm sure it's tremendously nice. Then there's the race pack, but, it was analog and it didn't look like, it probably looked like that 10 years ago, you know what I mean? So secondly, I had to figure out how to mount it. I went with a Evil R, basically a block off plate for the cluster. And I did some, messing around with, cutting out a piece of it to mount in the center, the CD-7, and came out with some brackets in the back. And this was the end results. I was running a couple issues, running the Adaptronic ECU, but I had help. Alright guys, it's been like day 6 or 7 regarding the RX7 and just trying to get everything to work right. Been having complications. Originally running the Power FC, and then I switched over to the Adaptronic ECU to try to run the AAM CD-7. And the tune's off, it dies when it heats up. So I had to get the big guns. I had to get the knowledgeable people from all over to kind of help me out. And since SEMA's out and here, there's a whole bunch of rotary guys and automotive guys here. So I got a friend of mine, Sean, to come and help. If you guys can see, Sean came prepared with the polo. Say what's up, Sean.
How's it going?
Salt Lake is leaving. Salt Lake is leaving. So Sean, I don't know if you can do this and talk and do this at the same time.
Okay.
But who do you work for?
I work for TurboSource and Turbolone Engineering. So we're the North American distributor for Adaptronic. So on top of just selling ECUs and knowing the Adaptronic, we also work on rotaries. So it helps to know.
When did the rotary cherry pop?
6 years ago.
6 years ago. And what did you believe about rotaries before then?
I didn't even know what they were.
Seriously? You didn't know about the problems or anything that
Nope.
supposedly that they have?
Nope.
None of that.
My friends told me after I bought the car.
You know what? You gotta do that, and that. So, awesome. And so what Mazda do you own?
I have a FD3S. FD.
FD3S.
And I dropped a bolt. So.
I can raise it. I can raise the car.
No. I heard it hit the ground. But
Yeah, I heard it hit the ground too.
it's not important.
Dropping bolts. Bolts are not important. Who needs them? Who needs them? Awesome.
You have lots of stock stuff on here, so.
Okay, is that a good or bad? Well, I think they do. In order to import them, they had to have.
Yeah,
You had to have
no
all
worries.
sorts. Sneak it, shield on. My cool little rotary key for you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah. Sean the Wizard over here got it to idle. Just messing around with the throttle body adjustments and probably the PID or
No, didn't need to do any of that.
none of that stuff.
No.
Okay. Well,
Basement's perfect for that. So.
awesome.
So based on what you've already done, because you installed the higher flowing fuel pump, the stock fuel system, the regulator
Right.
doesn't regulate at all, really, when it's too much force.
Right.
essentially. So the first upgrade that I think you should do is fuel system related. You could just keep the stock fuel rails and all that type of stuff and just get a regulator, but kind of fiddling around with old stuff, you're gonna break things
Right.
and that type of stuff. So you could just keep the stock primary fuel rail and just do like a full function engineering or CJ Motorsports secondary rail and do
2000 cc's.
2000 cc injectors.
Okay.
And then that would be probably the safest upgrade.
Right.
And then you could enjoy the car beyond that point. And a fuel pressure sensor.
Fuel pressure sensor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fuel pressure regulator, secondary rail,
Uh-huh.
and a set of secondary injectors.
Right. Yeah.
And that's it.
Awesome.
But yeah, other than that, that's what I would recommend to do right away.
I see.
Just because I'm kind of guessing right now.
Right.
On some form of what the fuel pressure is, that type of stuff, because it's definitely not going to be stock.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I see. Awesome. Okay, let's go for a spin.
yes.
All right, guys, this is the finished product of the AM dash. I'm gonna do this for you. Show you the startup screen and the customization. If you can, guys couldn't really see that. Let me see if we can get a good close-up. Let's do that again. So I'm a sucker for like the plastic, and I'm gonna do this for you guys because I love you. I'm gonna peel off the plastic. I'm those types of Asians. So we're going to, I want you to see the startup. Got my nice Diymike splash screen. That's why I like the AM dash. I also wanted to show you something cool. Fully customizable. I did something a little custom for you guys. Let's check this out. This is my alarm warning page right here. I decided to put it like that just so, you know, if something, and you can change the features of whatever it is. If it's your air-fuel ratio, it's your oil pressure, you can have a, you know, this is like pull over, this is stop your motor, the alarms page. So I thought this was nifty. Wanted to do something that would be get my attention, and this is one of the best things about it. So you can have there's a little button to reset. But that page is there for emergencies only, and you can set it up to do whatever you want. So whether it be a boost pressure, coolant temp, you know, you can have it come on, or you can have numerous reasons for it to come on, and that's what I like about the AEM and the features that come with the AEM features. So it works well. I still have to work a couple bugs out with the running the CAN for the Adaptronic ECU, but this is kind of a preview of it. So yeah.
Hey guys, like and subscribe to Mike's channel. Here.